Quick question from Raven. My prediction, Niners will sign a backup, draft a quarterback, and then trade Jimmy to the Pats.
You said it twice.
Oh, no.
He got you.
Oh, at least I got $5 for it. Oh, no. That's twice. I'm losing 3-0. You've been really good, and you've been on top of it. My prediction, Niners will sign a backup, draft quarterback, and trade he who must not be named. Man, I lost in my own game. To the Pats. The backup will determine which quarterback we go in the draft. I think he might be onto something. I could see this happening. What do you think?
Signing
a backup.
But who's the backup? Is it
Alex
Fitz?
Smith? Alex Smith.
See, all right. Here's the thing with Alex Smith, right? He has to, one, get over his feelings with the organization because that interview that you're alluding to that has made the rounds again, he didn't have too many flattering things to say.
That was like his version of burning a bridge. Like that's the closest Alex Smith could do to burning a bridge. I was like, hey, Jed York is bad. Bad.
So if you're Alex Smith, right? Yeah. And this is it. This year is it because he couldn't even finish the year last year. This is it. Are you going to go mentor someone at an organization that you're not in love with anymore? Or are you going to go take a shot somewhere and try to win a starting job somewhere, which is what I think you should do because you do need to, whatever you got left in that leg, man, squeeze the squeeze the toothpaste out, squeeze it all out and get everything you can.
DM, buddy. So where do you think if you were him, where would you, I know where I would want to go. Where would you want to go?
If Alex Smith?
Yeah, I know where I would want to go.
Chicago.
Ooh.
Chicago. Okay. You go to Chicago. They've got a running game. You know that system. Nagy was over there in Kansas City. You know that system.
It's gonna be Chicago. You're right. I was gonna say New England.
Hey, I mean, I could see that happening.
Chicago makes sense. Nagy. It's a reunion. Nagy needs Alex Smith. Alex Smith could use Nagy. That's exactly what's gonna happen. But the problem is, Chicago is cursed for quarterbacks. There's something in the water over there. It just doesn't work. I don't know what it is.
The thing is, too, is if you noticed, when the way the offense switched from when Foles was there, what Nagy did was he stopped calling a bunch of those downfield throws that he was trying to get to Nick Foles. And it was really telling when Nick Foles was doing his Monday Night Football. I forget, it was the Rams. I think they were playing his Monday Night Football interviews. And he was saying, I don't know why the coach keeps calling these downfield throws when all I do is get hit. You know, we don't have time for all that. So if you notice when Trubisky took back over, the offense became a lot of quick throws, a lot of running. David Montgomery was given the ball until he could throw up like 32 times. So who can execute that with quick throws? Who can navigate the offense? Who's not going to make any stupid decisions? Alex Smith.
Yeah, and a lot of people have been thinking like, the Niners might send Jimmy back to Chicago. He's from Chicago. There's no connection between Matt Nagy and Jimmy Garoppolo. There is a connection between Alex Smith and that is brilliant. Oh, I'm totally convinced. I still don't know what the Patriots are planning to do. They are not tipping their hand, and I respect it.
No, well, Bill. Bill's gonna just sit there and wait until the last minute. Nobody's gonna know what Bill's gonna do at all. Especially I don't know if you remember that draft picture of they're doing the things at home and they cut into Bill's house and the dog's sitting there in front of the laptop. That's Bill, man. He's definitely not gonna be. Yeah.
Hold on. Wait. Where did St. Louis? Oh, there you go. Whatever Kyle and Lynch do, I'm fine with. Just please don't move up for Mac Jones. Trade down and get him.
I think that the buzz is too big on Mac now at this point. He's going to – and again, look, quarterbacks get overdrafted, and quarterbacks are going to get overdrafted in COVID land football, right? Just, again, no experience. You always take chances on quarterbacks because you fear of missing out. It's FOMO. It's always FOMO with the quarterbacks, especially if you need a quarterback. So I would be fine with that. Like at the back end of the first, if the 49ers were able to trade back and get Mac Jones, I'd be ecstatic.
Fine.
I just don't think
12,
that's going to happen.
Yeah, and if they get him at 12, I would be skeptical, and I would be very skeptical. And if they traded up to get him, I wouldn't like it. No. I mean, look, Tom Brady is a genius, a football genius. Peyton Manning won with his mind. They were also very physically gifted quarterbacks, tall, big guys with rocket arms. That's not Mac Jones. What is it? And like people say it with like Devontae Smith. Well, he ripped it up in college, but look at his body. I mean, what is the upside there? Okay, well, what about Mac Jones?
Yeah.
What about Mac Jones?
Sometimes just looking at people physically doesn't mean anything, right? Like David Boston was the biggest guy I've ever seen in my life, and he couldn't end up being a receiver that was reliable, right? So it's just some guys got it.
What is the absolute best case scenario about someone with that body and athleticism has achieved in the NFL? Well, for Devontae Smith, you can point to Marvin Harrison. He did it. So there's precedent. With Mac Jones, I mean, what is it? Kurt Warner? Is that the best the best 6'2", 6'3" statue there's ever been.
Look at Brady's first picture at the combine, man. That is such an unflattering photo. That guy, you know, like, but again,
it's true. But what Chris Sims says, and I agree, is size is an asset. It's a trait. Yeah. And Brady's got it. That being able to stand that tall in the pocket and not be bothered is good. I don't see that from Mac Jones. Mac Jones is going to have to get engulfed a little bit.
This is what's good about the conversation, man. You know, it's like -1 point for this, 1 point for this, and you know what? Body type.
I got -3 points for saying for saying that guy's name. God,
we're already at 45 minutes. I might make it. Let's do it.